What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, tuning in. As you can see by the title of this video and even the thumbnail, I'm finna show y'all some fits that I put on from clothes that I thrifted. Literally finna style some thrifted clothes. This is the third video I believe I've done on my account like this. If you want to see the other two, then definitely go check them out. I feel like I got some interesting and actually some pretty decent fits, at least a couple of good fits on these videos. So if y'all want to see any of that, just go ahead and check them out. By the way, I do want to say, Mike, I still haven't ordered one yet. It's been a week, so I'm not gonna be able to pay for these mics for at least another week, maybe two. It just depends. We're gonna see. I'll probably end up getting the same ones. One of the mics just doesn't charge. Another one is missing. That thing that connects into the phone doesn't seem to be working. So, you know, just out of luck, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Hopefully, you guys will still be enjoying the content. Yeah, let's get into it. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This video is definitely gonna be kind of like a Harley Davidson special because I picked up a whole bunch of Harley Davidson pieces, and I've had a couple of Harley Davidson pieces, actually at least 5-6 pieces, maybe even within like the 5 to 10 range. But I got so many Harley Davidson pieces, we might as well just call this video the Harley Davidson special. First piece right here. It's a piece from 2018, but it looks kind of like one of those 80s just tees right here. It's a Harley Davidson, just green with a nice cream on it. It's a really simple tee. I've worn this a couple of times, but I feel like the fits that I put on beforehand, I wasn't the biggest fan of, at least not to take pictures in. And this is just a beautiful tee, so I feel like I want to take something that I'm definitely going to be able to enjoy looking back on. So if I'm being honest, green is definitely one of those colors that is just kind of out of my comfort zone, out of my range of what I usually dress in. I'm definitely more sticking to like blues and mostly black, but definitely green is just, it's something that I definitely wanted to step into without overdoing it. So paired up, I put on these Affliction jeans right here. These are Cooper Black Premiums. If you've seen any of my videos before, then you know that I love these denim. These were definitely one of my favorite pairs of denim, and what sucks about these is that they're actually up for sale. I really do love the look of these, especially the whiskering. Like, I remember seeing these at the Thrift. Like, I was in awe. Now, accessory wise, I didn't really have nothing crazy on. I did have this chain and this one right here. But to finish off the fit, I put them on with these dirty, used up Converse. I love these things. I've had these probably for 2 years now, maybe even 3. I can't even remember how long, but you can tell these have been through it. I don't wear these all so often, so I feel like they're just such a simple fit that these would probably be the best things to go with. And I'm not gonna lie, I really did like this fit. I would wear it again. I feel like I did decent. And I feel like to make the fit a lot better, if I wanted to, I could also switch that up with these thrifted cowboy boots right here. I feel like either way, you can't go wrong. All right, so for this next fit, I'm actually pretty excited because it's got 3 thrifted pieces. So I've got this hat right here, these black Tims right here. You know how I feel about the black Tims. I love the original ones so much. I wanted these so bad, and I actually thrifted them. And then this black Harley Davidson polo right here. Literally 3-piece, I love it. So as you can see, starting off the fit, first piece was this Harley Davidson piece right here, this black polo. Now I picked this up, I actually went to the Thrift. I was looking for just a simple plain black polo. I used to wear polos a whole lot in high school, and I kind of just wanted to get back into that, especially for just like simple, regular occasions. I can't be wearing jerseys all the time. So when I was actually going and looking, I found a Chaps official one that was really nice. But then I seen this. It was $12, but I had to get it. It was clean. So that's the first piece. You already know I got the black hat on, Harley Davidson Screaming Eagle right there, and the black Tim. So the only thing I really had to do left was obvious accessories, just a regular rings, chain, bracelet. So the last part was denim. I didn't want to go with just any denim. I'm gonna tell you the jorts that I actually picked out, and yes, I know you're probably rolling your eyes, jorts, blah, 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 but these was actually pretty fun. So I pulled these out right here, Academics jorts, crazy, like sand blast, sand wash, like just whatever, sandstone wash, just beautiful jorts right here with a nice blue, with this just yellow tint to it. I might actually put these on today, just for wearing them. But these things have got a beautiful fade to them, beautiful wash to them. Now I can't tell if these were just made like that or if they're worn in. I'm gonna assume with how Academics brand is, they were made like this. Beautiful design and stitching on the pockets and just all over these denim. Like these, I don't wear them much because I don't want to dirty them up, but I love these things. Genuinely, I've probably never been more pleased to find a pair of jorts on Depop and for such a good price. So definitely had to throw these on. It was such a simple fit. I feel like it just brought it all together. You can see the pictures on the screen. Y'all let me know how I did with that one. Honestly, I could really call this the summer edition as well as the Harley Davidson edition because we had a whole bunch of jorts. I was literally rocking jorts all summer long. Like I said, 2023, I was rocking flares. I was wearing denim all the time, just straight up jeans, and I did not wear a single pair of jorts, and I didn't buy my first pair until 2025. Some classic Sean John jorts right here. Now these are really basic. I got these up for sale. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of them anymore. Next piece in the big Harley. I feel like I might have shown this in the last styling closeout thrifted video, but it was pretty sure for a completely different fit. Regardless, I'm gonna show you this, and hopefully I hadn't shown y'all already, but if I did, I'll just make it quick. So Harley Davidson right here, Interstate 85, Opelka, Alabama. Just a really cool design on here. Orange. I'm not the biggest fan of orange, but definitely felt like it was a nice piece that I did want to pick up. I had to put the OG butters on for the feet. Of course, these things are beat up, but I say that just kind of shows you their worth because I've been wearing these non-stop. I actually took these to the dump today because I had to go throw a bunch of stuff out from storage, just stuff we didn't need, but definitely a beautiful boot right here. It was raining and these kept my feet extremely dry, so I was very pleased with that. I'm definitely gonna continue to buy Timbs if I ever destroy these. So I can't exactly remember what hat I had on. It might have been this one, might have been a different one, but you're seeing it on the screen right now. Definitely a super calm fit. I tried to take 2 fit pics on this day, but just the second fit, I wasn't really rocking with it too much. It was just the shorts. They were a little too short for me, and I kind of had to sag them a little bit just to kind of have them fit where I wanted them to, and I just like the fit didn't really feel like me, so I just didn't. But you know how it is. Sometimes you win some, you lose some, but at the end of the day, I like these. They're super simple, and I couldn't go wrong. So I'm definitely trying to give y'all a little more variety than just the Harley Davidson because there is a lot of fits that I have been throwing on lately with Harley Davidson. I also did just thrift a whole bunch of it. So I'm gonna show you this next fit, no Harley. So the standout piece for me on this day was this Polo Ralph Lauren jacket right here. Now this is beautiful. This is like a nice workwear jacket. I've seen it. I'm not a big fan of the color, but when I tried it on, I was just like, let me just see how it fits at least. When I tried it on, it fit me perfect. And my rationale behind buying this and actually like being like, yeah, we're gonna take this, is I'm gonna dye it brown. I'm not about to take this one off the hanger, but you know about these, the Urban Outfitters sand wash denim right here. I was wearing these way too much in 2023, 24. And apart from my regular jewelry, chains, rings, all this stuff, I decided to finish the fit off with these almondy cowboy boots right here. I haven't worn these actually probably since this day, but these are probably my favorite boots to look at. Like, these are just so classy, so clean. They're a little bit beat in, but I bought them used. There's just nothing wrong with these in my opinion. And then I had a regular base layer tee just under that, but it didn't really matter. Next fit, I threw on these American Eagle. I can't even really pin a color to them. That was no standout piece. That was just the bottoms that I went with. For the underlayer, I went with this Stash UST right here. Now I've had this for 2-3 years now. Cropped it, I cropped the sleeves and the bottom, and I felt like it just fits me a lot better than just a regular tee. For the outerwear, we went with this Old Navy green bomber jacket. Now my girl and I actually went and we saw it, and it was like $80. I was not gonna pay $80, but my girlfriend had actually went to the mall while I was at work the next week, and I asked her while she was there to see if it was on discount or anything, and they had a 30% sale. And usually when Old Navy puts stuff on sale, then it's gonna be gone within the next week. So I had her pick this up for me, and I just sent her the money for it. And unfortunately for the bottoms, the boots that I was wearing, I actually did just ship those out. I really hope the guy who bought them enjoys them. I was very sad because I didn't get anywhere near my money back for them. I got like half of what I paid for them, but it is what it is. I just figured I'd take the money. I'm not gonna cry. It's another piece that's out of my wardrobe and a little bit more money coming in. All right, so I feel like I definitely shown y'all a couple of good fits. I'm gonna give you one last one, and that'll probably wrap this video up. I still got this video to put out. I've been trying to get shorts worked into my TikTok and Instagram, just really trying to push out content. Like I said, this is something that I enjoy, and I really am trying to lock in and just focus, build this community. Like I said, for this last outfit, it's also another Harley Davidson piece. Now, like I was saying in my last video, this one is definitely my favorite piece that I picked up on this last trip. My girlfriend actually saw this shirt while she was looking in the men's aisle with me, and it's just so beautiful. Now, the back is nothing crazy. The front's nothing crazy either, really. but just the graphics on them is just so calm. Since I wore this shirt, I can definitely tell you exactly what I wore. So for the hat, I had the Screaming Eagle Harley Davidson. This is like my everyday wear hat. I had a bracelet on both wrists, chrome hearts, and then I had my regular 2 chains on like I usually do, and the same usual rings that I also always have. But for the bottoms, I had these South Pole black and gray fade baggy jorts. These are humongous, but I love them. I'm very happy that I invested in these, that I got these when I did, because it's fall time coming at least. And I'm definitely gonna be able to wear these a little bit more, especially with some boots and stuff like that, because they're not too short. They're not gonna like make my legs all too cold. But those days that I'm definitely feeling like not wearing pants all the way at least, then I feel like these are just gonna be nice. And then of course, did I even really have to say it? Of course, there's 2 ways I could have gone with this, but I felt like the classics was just the best way to go with these. I could definitely say this has been my favorite fit for the past, I don't know, maybe the past month. For everything that I've worn when I'm outside of work, this is definitely a pretty nice fit. Something that I really do enjoy myself, and it was just something that I really did like wearing. End of the day, y'all let me know how I did. Y'all let me know if y'all liked any of these fits. If you want to see a different variation in this video, where I'm actually going in my wardrobe and picking pieces out instead of just telling you fits that I've worn, then definitely let me know. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, tapping in. Go ahead and check my Instagram out. Like, comment, subscribe, do all of that for me. If you want to help me out in any way, you know what it is when we get to the end of these videos. We get fly.